Hello, duckies, and welcome back to Coral Island. My name's Viola. If you like what you see, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help the channel. Okay, so tomorrow it is going to snow. Today it's snowing. Looks like. Yes. Okay. So I don't know what I'm supposed to... Like, it looks like these are all watered. I mean, I know it's snowing, so they'll be watered, basically. Anyway, we got a lot of stuff here. We gotta take care of our animals. Okay, so the blue little spirit thing that keeps popping up. Yeah, let's talk about that. Apparently, it's based on an actual, like, spirit that, I wouldn't necessarily say it's the nicest thing, but yeah, apparently it's based on an actual thing that it's part of a culture. I think in order for me to kind of sort out what the issue is with it, I have to sorry, I just realized everything was on row 2 and it's going to mess me up if I don't move these things. Okay, I'm okay. Oh, and also, I don't know why my ocean is a D. In order to get certain items, I have to get my town rank up to a C. So, E, completing offerings. Yeah, I'm working on these things. I have done a file check because I realized that I shouldn't be having a problem with some of the stuff that I am having a problem with. Okay, so that's peppers, that is eggplant. I'm out of eggplant, I believe. Yes, and I'm out of peppers, so we're just gonna have to wait for those to actually finish up. What are these? These artichokes, maybe? And that's cranberry. So cranberry... Let me double check. Yeah, pickled artichoke. Okay. One. One. Here we go. Why didn't I also pick up a cranberry? I don't know. Okay. And a flower. I need another flower. I'm a little out of sorts. It's just an off day for me, guys. Okay. Alright. So we can't let them out, but we can come in and take care of our animals. Give them some love, get some milk. Love and milk. Thank you. And let me add another water here. You guys can't come out today because it's snowing. It's a bit too cold for you. But it's okay. You just stay in there. Be happy, happy. Alright. Yes, the little spirit creature thing that keeps coming by and poking at my pickup. So, come to find, it's based on a spirit that basically comes around and it can steal your money. So I've been thinking, like, what in the world? Why am I not getting as much money as I was before? Come to find, there actually is a reason. It's because that little thing. But in order to sort it out, I have to, like, wait and go to the graveyard at night. It's gone. So I can try to talk to it. I'm not sure if it'll actually be there, if it's still there around, like, this time of the year. I don't know. And one of the things that I did get told by one of the people in my comments was that Sunny, who I believe is at the beach shack, here, yes, the one who's always yelling at me, he sells bait! And, ooh, improved. Ooh. Well. I wonder if I can sell my old one. But yeah, he sells bait, so if you're ever in need of bait, he's the one you can actually go to and just buy bait, so that you're not doing what I was doing and struggling around trying to get a ton of spider fur when it really does not drop that often. So I figured, you know, let me go ahead and get that info out there for anyone else who needs it. You know, it's there. Because I know I was having such an issue trying to get spider fur. Do your dance. Do your Krabby's dance. And it was just absolutely driving me insane that I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. Why it was like, okay, I am not getting that much bait at all. Which I probably should just go back and buy a bunch of bait. Now that I know. Now that I've cleaned off this side of the beach. Hopefully he's still open. Bun bun! Still open, Sunny? Yeah. Good, good, good. Okay. And now that I am out of money... It's just I know I'm going to need bait for so much, so it's like, what's the point of not buying a bunch of bait when I can? Right now is the time. Right now is the place. Right now might also be a cupcake smushed in your face. But I don't know. Because that is not my place. To smush cupcakes in people's face. What am I doing? No, that doesn't go there. These go there because I'm going to hold onto them now. Can I? No, I can't. So these two are just going to go into here and just sit up there because I can't really do anything with them. Now that I have the better ones. What I will do is, there we go. Alright, so now we have an improved fishing pole as well. I have to do 2 here in order to fish. Of course, you're always a crayfish. I do wonder if, like, there's a time frame thing. Like, a lot of games will be like, oh, you can catch this fish here, here, or here, and not really, like, affect timing or anything like that. But then there's others that are like, oh, you can only catch this fish in this area at this time of day. This is trash. When it never wiggles, it's trash. Actually, let's check the other side of the beach. Oh, hey, dude. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's a banded woolly. Whew. Let's back this. Whoa, what's with the glitch, the texture glitch going on over here? You guys are seeing it, right? It's not just me? Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but I have found kale. Which is nice. Kale is nice. Sometimes. Unless you really don't like it, and then, you know, it's not for everybody. It doesn't have to be. It's part of the reason. There's veggies out there for everyone. Just gotta find the right ones for you. And then eat your vegetables. Pretty sure I have caught and donated a blue tang before. Yes, I have. Wait, have I not offered kale yet? Why does it say I'm gonna make sure. Game, don't you panic me like this. Don't you panic me like this. Don't you do it. Sitting there saying I haven't, when I have. I have. Don't panic me like that. That's just mean. Alright, tomorrow what I think we will do, once I go to sleep here, and I actually, wait, no. once I put stuff in here. Selling these, selling those, that. Rubbish. Yes. Tomorrow in game. Ooh, I should have gone and gotten that fossil analyzed. Oh well. But I am gonna go diving tomorrow because I have a feeling that since I have kind of confirmed my files, I may be able to get into an area that looked like it was not active, but it actually is active. Oh, so that's how they work. Okay. Sorry, I just hadn't seen them in action. So it's kind of like, why? Why won't you work? Right. That in there. Let's grab it. We need an egg. We need cranberry, artichoke. See if we can put these in. See if we can do anything with these. Alright. Okay, pumpkins cannot go in. Good to know, so now I know I should just go ahead and sell those. So that means let me get these, because I know I can pick bok choy. Oh, and I forgot to go by the graveyard. The whole reason I was not doing any... Okay. But yeah, the whole reason I wasn't... spending my evening hours in any location was that I wanted to be able to go by the graveyard and try to sort out that whole situation. But no, I mentally blocked again, and there we go. Either way. Oh, we got a silver egg. Nice, nice. Have I sold the silver egg yet? Yes, I have. Can't change that fossil over. We're just gonna go to the diving pier, and then after we get done with our dive, we will go to the graveyard and see if I can spot the little spirit creature thing. Oh boy, where am I? Okay, I think if I go this way... Yes, So long as I see that I'm actually going down here, I'm good. It's not the right way. That's not the right way either. Oh boy. Okay. Doorway. Ah. Okay. There's stairs. Alright. There we go. We're getting into the better area. Great. Because for one thing, I'm going to need more silver. Right. Let's start heading this way. This way, I believe. Kind of doing this off memory. There are people who have put together maps online, and I am like so grateful for them because they have the patience of a saint. Literally like lining things up and all, and it's like, oh my gosh, you're just amazing. I don't know how you do it, but thank you so much, because I could never. But yeah, it's still acting like this. Like, they actually had like a way to go up there, and I don't know, maybe it's just me? Maybe it's that I don't have my ranking up high enough yet? Like, I don't know what the case could be at this point. I do know that these stairs need to be fixed because there's basically like a little lip here that you can't get up properly. Which I know they're still working on, like, actually making these areas better. Because do keep in mind, guys, this game is a work in progress. It is not fully released yet. It is early access. And no, early access is not just, oh, you released it, now it's a game. No, it's... you get to work with your player base to actually make the game worth it to them and to others who might be interested. Alright, can get through down these stairs without too much of a hassle. Okay, there we go. And if I come down here... actually going to move the anchor down over here because it'll make it easier for me to harvest silver kelp. And it is evening again. Let's actually up to the woodlands and come down. And let's see if anything shows up to us here. Okay, everybody's still out and wandering around, so I don't know if it's actually going to show up yet. Or if it's like late in the evening. Also, sorry if my voice is a bit rough. Let's try aiming north and... darn it. Okay, let's try over here. There we go. Oh, darn it. That was my own impatience showing for a moment there, guys. Aha. It's late in the day. Let's go and donate the chub and see. Anything happens then. Gosh, it just sounds eerie when it doesn't really have the music playing in the background. Made it to 100. It should have opened the other teleport, but... guess we'll just hang out here for a couple of minutes, see if anything shows up. I don't know if it's like a guaranteed thing or if it's certain days of the week, certain hours. Because it doesn't always seem to like show up either, as far as like coming to my farm. And all I knew was like people were saying that something shows up in this area. I have a feeling it has something to do with pufferfish. I'm getting pretty heavily head bumped, guys. Not afraid to say that it is currently going on like 30 minutes to when she's normally fed, and Smokey is letting me know she wants her food. And she wants it now. No other food will do. Oh, hello, Smokey. Do you want to say hello to everyone? No? Okay. Okay. Getting late and nothing showed up, so... Okay, let's go back to our place and go to sleep. So that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to keep up to date on all the videos. And remember to free the feral wildflower in you. I have to throw a few things out. Bye-bye!